Good day and welcome to the Time Preservation Society. I'm Agent Smith. Today we're doing something different. We're checking out the Godin Session HT electric guitar. I've always wanted to properly review this thing, and so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. As always, check your screen to find out what gear I'm using and when I'm using it. Here's a little bit about Godin guitars. I keep saying Godin, but it's Godin. Godin guitars. Robert Godin began building guitars more than 50 years ago in a small village in Quebec, Canada. His passion for music and guitars is evident in his exquisite craftsmanship and famous ingenuity. The Godin name has traveled the planet and is now ranked among the best guitars in the world. There are 5 brands in the Godin family: Seagull, Simon & Patrick, Norman, Art & Luthier, and Godin. Have you heard of any of these names? Those are all Godin. Oh, before I forget, I usually forget to do this, but please like this video and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. It'll really help me to make more videos in the future. Thanks. The Session HT guitar in particular is much like a Fender Fat Strat, but in my opinion, built much better, and built in Canada. The body is made from Canadian Laurentian basswood. This makes it uniquely light. The neck is Canadian maple with an Indian laurel fretboard. It has 22 frets. The fingerboard radius is 12 inches and the scale is 25.5 inches. The nut width is 1.65 inches and the nut itself is Graphtec. This particular model is the HT, which stands for hardtail, and thus has incredible sustain. I'm not much of a tremolo guy, so I opted for the hardtail for maximum sustain. The Session HT comes with Godin custom stock pickups, which you either love or hate. The pickups are Godin custom humbucker bridge pickup and 2 Godin GS1 single coils for the neck and middle. The humbucker is coil tapped so it can be split with the push-pull tone knob. It's got the good old 5-way switch and a solid feeling volume knob. I've got the Bourbon Burst model, but you can get one in trans cream or matte black. I love how the stock strap buttons are made for locking straps. That's a nice detail. I use the Shaler or Schaller S-locks, the strap locks, with my Perry's leather strap, and they're a perfect fit here. They fit right in. It's beautiful. I love accessories. The Godin Session HT is entirely made in Canada and hand-assembled with all Canadian parts and wood, except for the Canadian laurel fretboard, of course. Some people might ask why laurel and not rosewood. Here's why. In 2017, restrictions were placed on the harvesting, trade, and usage of rosewood on Earth. This really shook up the guitar industry, but they didn't fret. Big companies like Fender and Gibson immediately switched to laurel and continued to produce new guitars. Laurel tone wood is almost identical in sound and feel to that of rosewood. So, it's the same. As for the Godin stock pickups, they're ceramic magnet, not Alnicos. Many people dislike ceramic pickups, and there are many who enjoy them. I think they're alright, but I'd much rather Alnico pickups. Is it Alnico or Alnico? I don't know. People say it differently. I don't know how to say words. I plan to swap the singles out for some Texas Specials or Tom Anderson SC1s, or even better, I'm hearing rumblings that Tana Custom Guitars is coming out with their own pickups, and I'm very excited to hear them. And possibly Tom Anderson H2 Plus for the bridge humbucker. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet, but I wanted to do this review on this guitar fully stock before I do any modifications. I also plan to swap the white pickguard with a tortoiseshell one. So how does it sound? I'll play a little bit on each pickup, clean, dirty, with different effects like reverb or something. I'm playing direct through what I like to call the baby helix, which is the Pod Go, and direct into my recording software. I'll do no post-processing. Here we go. can pick up a Godin Session HT guitar for 1,149 Canadian dollars or 900 US dollars. You might be able to purchase one at your local music store, but if not, go to www.godinguitars.com to order your own. I'm a big fan of Godin guitars. I've had Norman cedar acoustic guitars, which I loved, and I've played many Godin, Siegel, and Simon & Patrick guitars. All have been fabulous. The pros? Well, lightweight, for sure, sustained for days, easy to play, high-quality tuners and bridge, well-built with premium electronics. It looks cool and it sounds wonderful. The cons? I think the pickups are the weak spot in this guitar. Though it's not a big deal to swap them for better ones, as most players generally always do. I mean, it's not a deal breaker. A lot of players, including myself, continuously switch pickups. I myself am not a huge ceramic magnet dude. I need that chime and bite that only Alnico can deliver. Do I recommend the Godin Session HT? Oh yes, I do. It's a better built Fender Strat than a Fender Strat, or at least on par with the high-end American-made Strats. It plays like butter and is so light. I really enjoy that it's made in Canada as well, though some are made in the USA, and that's fantastic also. But it feels like a homegrown, farm-to-table type of guitar. You know what I mean? Cut down a tree in your backyard and slowly fashion a high-end guitar from it. Feels real, like the person who built it cares about it. I love this guitar, and I'll be purchasing more from Godin in the future. And finally, you hear that, Mr. Anderson? That's the sound of inevitability. Bye now. End transmission.